Hollis, Wright, and he performed in 1995 at Dimanche Gras, following the Mighty Sparrow, and that was a birth of fire for him at the big yard. Tonight he's here once again, and certainly he's no stranger to the competition. He came, I believe, was third in the Pan Kaiso contest, and certainly he's from Tobago and is also a good lyricist.
The other good thing to note about him is that 8 bands played his song in the preliminary rounds of Panorama this year. Hollis Wright, his song is called Celebrating with Steel.
Strike the drum, the trumpet, and the harp. Start the celebration. A new page returning over. It's called a millennium. Where gaiety and revelry seem to be the password to the next century. Where you engage in a monastery of sacrilegious blasphemy. Where there's a people without moral standards. Chaos is in control. What have you done for the next generation? You put everything on hold. A generation of vipers we call them, but who's to be blamed? Did they create their own situation, or as parents have you failed? What is the legacy you are leaving for the children? Is it the legacy that was handed down by your fathers? A worthwhile legacy we're gonna pass to our children, or the future would see the destruction of their souls. Oh, yeah. Ask a perplexed question. Is this anger, hate, or malice? Maybe just confusion. But where I stand in this valley, I see only death and evil. There's no one to comfort me. I see a multitude of people. Where there's no justice in the justice system, the law is lawless and crude. While the judges sit down in their chambers, pronouncing the youths as rude. Vagabonds, lawless and defiant, that's what they claim. And while a war continues amongst the learned ones, there's a masquerade that's portrayed. This is the legacy we are leaving for our children. It's not the legacy that was handed down by our fathers. A worthwhile legacy we must pass on to our children, or the future will see the destruction of their souls. Oh, Mr. President, oh, Mr. Prime Minister, oh, Mr. CJ, oh, Mr. AG, we call it. The days of carnival and calypso was once so sweet. Beautiful masks in gay abandon all over the street. From evolution to revolution, they say change must come. Oh, what a painful and sad situation, we lost the fun. The home of calypso is now Jamaica. Rio takes over romance. We no longer engage in the splendor, a bikini would do the task. And while we're searching for moral standards, Exemplars are few. Who to blame for this ill transition? Is it Chinese laundry or you? What is your legacy you are leaving for your children? Is it the legacy that was handed down by your father? A worthwhile legacy we're gonna pass to our children, or the future would see the destruction of their souls. Oh, Saltina! Oh, Lord Kitchener, where are you? Why, yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. I hear a voice from way over yonder, beyond the boundaries. The L.R. James, he's coming over to save the West Indies. SOS calling Walcott and Worrell, even Marshall. We are heading for humiliation. Save us from damnation. Our pride and our heritage has now all been taken to task. The soul of a united people is threatened at last. Do we sit down and roll over suddenly? No, this can't be. We need to preserve our baton of ball beyond the next century. There must be a legacy to leave for our children. A worthwhile legacy that was handed down by our father. We need a legacy to pass to our children, or the future will see the destruction of their souls. Oh, oh, Brian Lara, oh, Berkeley Walls, we are dead. Oh, Ambrose, let's pass the baton down to the children. Oh, legacy we need to pass on to the children. Let's pass the baton down. Whoa, a legacy we gonna leave for our children. A worthwhile legacy that was handed down by your father. Let's pass a legacy for the children, so the future will see the preservation of their souls. Legacy. Whoa. Let's pass the baton down to the children. Legacy, a legacy.